The Bengals drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but hold on, let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now it's Tua. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Drop for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him up. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Check, pick. Hey, confused. Check, huh?
Mixon with a first down carry. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. Tua. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Here we go.
On play action. Here's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. That one caught downfield. It's Hooper. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Two are going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Aleem McNeil able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards away. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Tua sets up to pass it.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. He's at the 50, the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Man, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not letting somebody else dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Tua. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. Mixon will try the right side. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further down.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third down situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's fielded at the 45. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last drive for this offense, Charlie, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 54 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that is off the left right. It's no good. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Ready. Ready.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Tua. He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
And cycle.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
97.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Looking for Campbell downfield. They've got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach, plenty to...
Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays.
He's got a man complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown. Alec Pierce, an even 90 yards. And the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. The point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Yannick Ngakoue. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Let's go now. Red, sniper.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far